We are in Puerto Triunfo, right next to the Rio Magdalena, and we are on the search for Pablo Escobar's hippos.
Hippos! Hippos!
Excuse me, do you know where the hippos are?
Pablo's hippos here.
Natural. We are in El Doradal. About 10 kilometers over that way is Hacienda Naples, or what was once Pablo Escobar's holiday ranch. Being the man of slight extravagance that he was, old Pablo decided one day that he wanted his own zoo. So he brought in animals from far and wide to keep him company whilst he took time off of the day job. 4 of those were hippopotamuses. Hippos. They were hippos. When Mr. Escobar got in a little bit of trouble for a slight bad habit that he had, the government took over a zoo and removed all of the animals, apart from the 4 hippos that proved to be too big for anyone to be bothered to wrangle up. Over the years, Pablo's old estate, abandoned and unused, fell apart. But those 4 little water pigs decided a different fate. They left the estate in search of new, romantic lands, and they started getting jiggy with it. Now, it's 20 years later, and over a distance of about 1,000 kilometers, there's more than 100 of them. And here we are, trying to track them down. Let's go.
I feel super happy. Hippopotamus.
Here we are, in a giant, echoey fish tank.
Puerto Triunfo.
We are in Puerto Triunfo, right next to the Rio Magdalena. Did you find them?
There, a guy with a boat and people there.
Alright, let's go and ask him. So that's it, we know where to go. We are now, where do we have to go? Estación Cocorná. Here we come. Right, we've been dropped off in this random spot and we've been told that our transport to get to this village goes on the train track? I don't know. Hello! All right, let's go and ask somebody. It's not confusing at all. Well, no one said finding hippos in Colombia would be easy. Look at that house. What a house. Hola, ¿cómo está? Perdón, una pregunta. Para ir a Estación Cocorná.
El transporte que dice usted son las balineras.
Gracias, mano. What's a balinera?
No sé.
We've got to get a balinera. We don't know what a balinera is. We're just like, yeah, okay, we'll take the balinera. All right, so we are walking on the train track, looking for the mysterious balinera. Who doesn't like being barefoot in this environment? I'm a little bit disappointed. Our so-called balinera never turned up, but instead, we got one of these. Life could be worse. Gracias, mano. Hasta la próxima. Oh, took life. We've arrived in Cocorná. I'm just gonna quickly run over and show you the river because it's sexy as balls. There's music going. There's a guy on a donut, that's unexpected. Being towed around by a canoe. Woo! There's a slide. Where have we arrived to? This is epic. All right, I'm gonna go and pay the tuk-tuk. Let's go, let's go. I feel like we're getting closer. We have met with La Chava. She is the lady. She's hooked us up with a guy who is going to take us out on a boat to try and find the hippos and a room for the night for only 50,000 Colombian pesos, which sounds like much more than it is. Here we are. All right, this is the digs. That's where we live. Let's go. Gracias. We're installed. The room might be a little bit cavey, but we've got the double aircon fan combo. Most importantly, we've got this wolf. So before we go and look for hippos, we've just come down here to La Chava's Tortugueria, which is a turtle conservation center where she takes river turtles and land turtles and the little tiny babies, and we're gonna go and see if there's any that are hatching today and then let them go.
Bienvenidos al Centro de Conservación y Protección de Tortuga de Río en Colombia.
In Colombia! Welcome!
Bebé.
Muy chiquito.
Familiar.
Grande.
Gracias, Chava, gracias.
Ella cayó en un cispac y quedó atrapada acá. Quedó atrapada y se le hizo cintura. Mire, y ella es cieguita.
This one was taken to be sold as a pet, but kept out of water for about 7 months, and so she lost her eyes, and now she's blind. This guy, his old owners had him with a hole in the back of his shell, and they had him tied up with a string so he couldn't go anywhere.
Ella es cuadriplégica, ya no camina, éxito.
Oh! And then this one, their owners put it in water, even though it's a turtle from the land, and so now she can't walk anymore. Qué bonito. Es okay.
Aquí nos toca hacer un pacto.
Okay.
Hoy
Hoy
hacemos un pacto de amor
un pacto de amor
por la conservación
por la conversación
con la salvación.
Esa palabra.
de las tortugas.
De las tortugas.
No podemos hablar
No podemos hablar ni tocar
los huevitos por respeto a la vida de ellas.
a la vida de ellas. Este es un pacto de amor. I can't believe we're releasing turtles again. This time in the jungle. Look at them! Oh, life. For anyone who doesn't know, plantains is a green banana. Oh my god, it's like the best chips ever. We're leaving the party and we're finally, after all this, going to try and find Pablo Escobar's hippos. So our plan right now is we're cruising down the Rio Claro. The Rio Claro, I'm going to say with a good accent. And the idea is to hit the Rio Magdalena, which is the main river that crosses the whole of Colombia. The mouth of this river, there's a little island, and in that island, apparently, there is about 3 or 4 of the descendants of Pablo Escobar's hippos that live there. We're going to see. This is where the fun really starts. Apparently yesterday, they were grazing on this field just over here. There are hippos here. There are wild hippos here. Ahí está. Woo. That right there, I don't know if you can see it. There's the island, and then at the end of the island, that is a wild hippopotamus in Colombia. Wow. I don't know if we can get much closer. I don't think it's super sensible to get super close.
Oh, fuck it.
That is amazing. Mira, mira. ¡Woo! ¡Qué cosa! We're about 50 meters from a wild hippo in Colombia. He's like a giant, cute puppy. Giant, bold, pink puppy. Those little ears. Well, that is a hippopotamus, and I am a happypotamus. This is honestly one of the most random and absolutely magic experiences. I don't know about you, but I'd like a couple of those back home on the beach. Maybe not. Oh, and remember the mysterious balinera?